Y'all, this whole Remy Ma situation is straight up wild. Sis really thought she was upgrading, but now she's out here looking crazy. Imagine leaving a man like Papoose, a man who stood by her side through everything, just to get played by Easy the block captain. She thought the grass was greener, but now Easy done moved on with some younger chick, and word on the street is Remy is out here begging Pap to take her back. But here's the real kicker. Papoose is already off the market and just proposed to his new lady. Who? The drama. It's crazy how fast things flipped, because when those rumors first started about Remy creeping with Easy, people were already giving her the side eye. We all knew how much Pap loved that woman. This man literally held her down for 6 whole years while she was locked up, staying loyal the entire time. That's real love, the kind you don't find every day. But apparently, that wasn't enough for Remy, because the moment she got with Easy, everything between her and Pap started going downhill. And now, well, karma is spinning the block, and it looks like Remy might have just played herself in the worst way.
That means main man don't know me. I will creep up.
Niggas is really mad that when they go to sleep at night and I wake up, we both wake up, it's like we doing better than them niggas.
Y'all, just when we thought this whole Remy Ma and Easy the block captain mess couldn't get any wilder, it did. Not only did Easy leave Remy, but he didn't just move on with one woman, he allegedly got caught up with 2 younger women at the same time. Now Remy's out here looking lost, regretting her choices, while Easy is out here living his best life like nothing happened. And here's where it gets really messy. Rumors are flying that Easy has been secretly involved with 2 women from the battle rap scene. A while back, whispers started about him creeping with his ex, Zam, and another artist from his Trenches League, Celebrity the lyricist. But things really blew up when battle rapper Tasmanian Tara, who's also connected to the Trenches, decided to stir the pot. She exposed some explosive screenshots that supposedly came from Zam herself. And let's just say the tea was hot.
My nigga, I'm the one that makes him valid in Philly. He needs me. I made him valid, and now he with Remy and he trying to treat me like this, but she don't even know that I came to the hotel because this is what he's.
And Taz, oh, she was feeling real messy that day. She called Zan out on Instagram like she was getting paid for it. Smiling in that lady's face, knowing her man is crazy. She wrote, and I know the post that everybody bodies draw on the floor. But of course, you know how it goes. Both Zan and CB were quick to deny the claims. Zan hopped on Twitter with the fast finger saying, "I'm not doing Easy, and having in years."
This ain't cosplay. I'm a motherfucker. Delonte. I punch on shit. Javante. I'm crazy than Kanye. I'm wilder than Deion.
Meanwhile, CBRE, the lyricist, thopped online and bro for the back. "I'm too far to be F-Mile league owner. I'm around because I'm dope. If you want to make me look bad, you better off finding and telling the truth." And y'all people were feeling that, and honestly, she's got their seats to back it up. She even made sure to highlight their accomplishments, like the fact that she was the first artist from Easy's Trenches League to compete on Remy Ma's Chrome 23 platforms. Oh, she's been making moves on her own, and she wants people to know she's in the room because of her talent, not because of any messy entanglements.
To the wind. Without some soft free rock bars from Easy, you got nothing. That's why he plugged in with Breezy. I got substance, but let's talk about it.
Let's be real. Everybody is still talking about this whole messy situation because where there's smoke, there's usually fire. Easy being caught up with not 1, but 2 other women on top of all the drama with Remy? Yeah, something just ain't adding up. Clearly, these women were giving Easy something that Remy wasn't, because why else would he step out on her like this? Allegedly, of course. But here's what doesn't make sense. Remy had the fame, the platform, and Papoose's loyalty for years. Well, kind of. So what was missing? What did these other women have that she didn't? It's honestly giving tragic. She risked everything for this man, and now he's out here moving reckless like she was never even in the picture. The drama between Easy and Remy really exploded after she finally confirmed their relationship in public. Sis put her whole heart on the line, and woo, it backfired in the worst way. At a rap battle event, Easy turned his performance into a whole soap opera. Right in the middle of his set, he looked at Remy and hit her with, "Don't you love me?" And y'all, she really said yes with her whole chest. That yes had soul in it, like you could feel she truly meant that.
the front line. Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See, right there, that's the punchline.
And their flags were waving everywhere, but Remy didn't want to see them because guess what, she wasn't even the first woman. Easy pulled this little stunt and see that whole "Don't You Love" moment during the rap battle. Yeah, that wasn't original. I had recycled that same gimmick with his Hurricane. Not too long ago, like word for word, bar for bar, and Hurricane. Wasn't about to let that slide. She hopped on X and dropped the receipts in a clip from one of his past battles. She hits her with the exact same question, "Don't you love me?" Just like Remy, she hit him with a yes.
Don't move back. He got 2K. It's ironic that I hit him with 2K. I said, "Baby, you love me?" Yeah. I said, "Touche." So if I'm sipping and she tell me get him, I gotta listen to whatever do.
Carrie Cudith, though she wasn't coming from a bitter place. She made that very clear in a follow-up teach. She said, "I left easy, I'm not. I'm happier than I've ever been." She even added that she's a way better rapper. Then people questioning her integrity and only brought up the old clip because the bar sounded familiar, so she went and got their seats. And let's not act like we didn't see it coming, cause Gig Gotti had already exposed Remy and EA's situationship in a rap battle months ago. He poodled their business in the streets and humiliated Remy and Easy. They're creeping behind. Pap's back people thought it was just battle rap, but clearly this man was spitting straight facts.
That's why when Pat seen the gloves was off. This ain't no regular female, my nigga, that's his wife. Knocking you out compared to what he could have did to you, nigga, that was light. And you ain't off the hook either. And you ain't off the hook either.
Y'all, this story just keeps getting wilder. Remy Ma really missed Christmas with Papoose, the same man who held her down for 6 whole years while she was locked up, just so she could be out here playing house with Easy the block captain. Instead of spending the holidays at home with the man who stayed loyal through everything, she was off running around with Easy. And when people started calling her out on it, she tried to deny everything with Ethan, saying folks were just being messy and making things up. But guess what? Pap had receipts. And he wasted no time shutting all that down. He straight up dropped a photo of Remy and Easy together on Christmas 2023, while Pap was probably at home waiting, thinking she'd show up for some holiday love and family time. Meanwhile, Remy was out here booed up with Easy like she didn't have a whole husband. And if that wasn't disrespectful enough, this was the moment when the rumors really started going crazy. Sis had the nerve to cancel Christmas with her own family, and then tried to cover it up by posting a 10-second video of her opening gifts like everything was fine. But let's keep it real. 10 seconds later, she was probably at Easy's house opening up more than just gifts. Now, let's talk about how Pap was not about to take that L sitting down. Word on the street is that when he finally came face to face with Easy, he knocked him clean out. And let me tell you, people who were there say it was bad. Apparently, Easy had the audacity to shake Pap's hand like everything was cool, knowing he had been messing with his wife behind his back. And honestly, I don't blame Pap one bit. He stood on business, period.
Christmas. And then you tried to show us a 10-second video? Are you opening up some gifts? Then 10 seconds later, you went right to Easy House.
One witness even spilled the tea, saying, "I walked past and I see Papoose." There was like this aggressive motion, and then boom, Pap swung. Next thing I know, Easy was on the floor. Woo, embarrassing, but hold up, because Easy wasn't about to let that go without saying something. He quickly jumped into the drama, denying that Pap knocked him out and even challenging him to a fight. But speaking of knockouts, let's talk about Remy, because sis is out here moving real desperate. Now that she found out Easy was playing her too, she suddenly wants to spin the block and get Pap back. But here's the problem, Pap is already gone. And his new boo? Oh, she's not just anybody. It's Claressa Shields. Y'all know good and well Remy does not want that smoke. But instead of falling back, Remy started throwing slick shots at Claressa. Little jabs here and there, pun fully intended. She was online talking real bold, acting like she was ready to go toe-to-toe. And then, things took a turn. Because Claressa straight up challenged Remy to a boxing match. Like, girl, be serious. I know Remy is tough and all, but stepping in the ring with a literal world champion boxer, that's just crazy. At this point, this whole situation is messier than a soap opera, and just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, boom, here comes 50 Cent stepping in. Because let's be honest, when there's drama, you just know 50 is gonna find a way to insert himself. And this time, he had a serious warning for Claressa Shields. 50 jumped on Instagram and straight up told her, "Whatever you do, don't fight her. She will get the B champ." And if you know, he was definitely referencing Remy's 2007 shooting case, the same one that got her locked up for 6 whole years.
Quit down with me, I'm not the one. Talk about some, oh, she wore makeup and wigs and, oh, she trying to be too cute. I'm a fighting motherfucker.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck you thought.
Okay.
I don't care how cute I look, I'll be the...
And listen, he's not lying. Remy's past is not something to ignore. She's been about that life, and if she's really out here plotting, things could take a dark turn real fast. The way it's looking, Sis might be trying to take Claressa out of the picture completely just to get Pap back. And with her track record, whoa, I wouldn't put anything past her. But let's be real for just a second. Not everybody is siding with Remy on this. In fact, a lot of people think she's doing way too much. Like, girl, you already lost Pap, got played by Easy, and now you're out here beefing with a professional boxer? At some point, you just gotta take the L and move on. Because right now, this is just looking real bad for her. Remy is out here doing way too much and biting off way more than she can chew. And trust me, the streets have spoken. People are already talking, and one person put it plain and simple. Remy has bitten off more than she can chew with this one. Claressa is from one of the most dangerous cities in the murder mitten. Everybody on her team is holding blicks, and on top of that, Claressa will beat the brakes off Remy. Let's be real, Remy is the one out of pocket here. She threw away her marriage over a goofy bum like Easy. For that handshake alone, Pap should have stomped his ears together.
You know how to manage that? Well, yeah, this is a hard situation because of him, she made me love him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I really love him. Mm-hmm.
And listen, he's not lying. Remy's past is not something to ignore. She's been about that life, and if she's really out here plotting, things could take a dark turn real fast. The way it's looking, Sis might be trying to take Claressa out of the picture completely just to get Pap back. And with her track record, whoa, I wouldn't put anything past her. But
What I can't do is stop it, or they won't listen.
All right, so let's break it down. Remy had already accused Pap of messing around with Claressa while they were still together. But let's be real, that still doesn't excuse her stepping out on him with Easy. And now she's out here looking regretful, realizing she fumbled the one man who truly held her down. And what's gotta burn even more, Pap didn't just move on, he leveled up.
Men to dinner, and I woke up in the morning and then my phone was going crazy and they was like, yo, look what's going on. I'm like, what the?
Even Joe said he can't fix this mess. And when your one day one homie is throwing up his hands, you know, it's bad, none of that. What I can't do is stop it, or they won't listen to me. Then Joe hit us with a little behind-the-scenes tea. Apparently Remy
The two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
is out here bitter, plotting, and scheming. Guess what Pap and Claressa are doing? Oh, just living their absolute best lives. These two have officially carved out their own little paradise, and they just took off on a romantic getaway to Hawaii. And let me tell you, the vibes? Immaculate. Pictures and videos from their island vacation started making rounds on the internet. And woo, they looked completely unbothered. Smiling, glowing, thriving. Peaceful, happy, and stress-free. Meanwhile, Remy is out here losing sleep, plotting ways to get Pap back, while he and Claressa are sipping cocktails by the ocean, taking in the views, and soaking up the sun. If there was ever a perfect example of, you don't know what you got till it's gone, this is it. Pap is gone for good, and the way he's moving, he's not looking back.
Talk out there right now, I'm a rapper too, so if you have any plans on trying to get there and talk crazy to me, I'm fight back. New rule.
Nah.
New chrome rule.
I told him, I said,
fight back now.
He's out here looking like a whole garden weed, dumped, bitter, and embarrassed. And the internet is eating her up. One person commented, I guess them Geechee Gotti bars are still haunting her. Another added, Uncle Murda is gonna wash her up in this year's wrap-up. And honestly, where's the lie? Because if there's one thing we know, Uncle Murda does not miss when it comes to his year-end rap roast. At this point, Remy's about to get a whole featured segment, but let's keep it 100. This whole I got bars for everybody act, it's just making her look even more pressed. If she was really over it, she wouldn't be doing all this. The way it's looking, this L is eating her up inside. Worried about what people are saying, but when you fumble are alone. Like pop and your rebound leaves you for 2 younger women. I guess the insecurity can jump out right now, with the whole situation being a certified mess. It's only getting messier. Remy just really rised it all and ended up with absolutely nothing, no easy knock. Then now she's out there trying to clean up the fallout, but let Mesky. All this, do you think that Remy deserves the karma, or did she make this one bad decision too many? And should Peven consider taking her back because of their daughter Orish? Better moving on with Clarissa, and do you think that Remy's career can survive the drama? Or is she about to be the next target in every rap battle in the year? End wrap up. You gotta know what y'all think about this, so make sure you sound off in the comments below. And don't forget to smash that like button and hit subscribe for all the latest updates, because with Remy Ma, you never know what's going to happen next. And up.